Hey, I want to quickly talk about the old ways stories from the Outlands video from Apex Legends, and why I thought it was some things about it were quite dumb. Before I start, I should say, overall, I think the video is quite good. The music choices, the editing is quite good. Just some things in the story which I think are really bad. Right, well, the video starts with Bloodhound's brother running from a huge explosion that seems to cause the whole ice explosion that's in the new map, World's Edge. Then it cuts to Bloodhound being with their uncle, talking about what happened, that they don't trust in technology or whatever. Right, then it cuts to them trying to hunt out this animal, but the animal spots them and runs away. And the uncle says, yeah, that'll be your final test. Okay, so from what he says, we can already gather that Bloodhound has been training for a long time. That Bloodhound's uncle says, no, we don't trust the machines. The old ways, basically saying machines fail, but the old ways won't fail. They preserve us. Bloodhound's uncle makes this huge statement saying, you will return as one of us, or not at all. Meaning, this is serious shit. Then Bloodhound obviously goes on a hunt. From what I gather, it's just a hunt. It's like Bloodhound just needs to make a kill, a slaughter. Bloodhound stumbles upon this cave. That Bloodhound finds a charge rifle just lying on the ground. Goes a bit weep-tastical, like, ooh, look, a gun. Then hears some spooky noises. Turns out the cave is inhabited. Bloodhound tries to run away as a coward. Then accidentally starts charging up the shot, and fires the shot towards the monster. Just hits its horn, doesn't kill it, but we don't know that. We assume it's dead. Then the crow sees that Bloodhound used the charge rifle on the monster, flies away, and then we cut to Bloodhound just taking the shot off horn to their uncle. Then, before entering the village, Bloodhound decides he's gonna hide the weapon because that's not the old ways. But then going to their uncle, he still doesn't pass the test because his uncle knows. So in this conversation between the two of them, there's a lot to take in, and a lot of background story, a lot of explanation what's happening in the background, which makes total sense. The uncle is stuck to their old ways, not to use technology, new weapons, etc., etc. Just fine. They seem like a culture, a tribe that believes in that. Kind of like a Viking tribe, I guess. Then Bloodhound says they have trained for 10 winters, gets frustrated about all of this, which is, also fine. Then after this whole conversation, Bloodhound gets frustrated, slams the axe into the pot, storms off, and then sees our good old not dead monster friend. Which raises many questions to start with. First of all, Bloodhound has trained for a long time, 10 winters, as they said, and this is their final test. Either Bloodhound comes back, or doesn't comes back, one of them, or doesn't come back at all. And Bloodhound doesn't know to actually finish the kill. He just takes the horn. He doesn't do anything with the body. He doesn't do anything with the monster. He just leaves it. That's it. He must be dead. He doesn't check if he's breathing or anything. He just takes the horn and walks off, which I think is the most unbelievable and stupidest thing that this short could have said. That Bloodhound, a hunter who's been training for 10 goddamn years, 10 goddamn winters, just leaves an injured animal that's knocked out, which also I think is insane, that he gets shot in such a way that only tears off its horn but doesn't injure him enough to kill him. Or, like, there's so much plot hole in this whole scenario that Bloodhound shoots something and doesn't finish it off. Like, this is the bit where I started, like, this is the bit where I was like, how is this still alive? So then Bloodhound calls for Arthur, warning the village and him that the monster's here. Then they run after the charge rifle, tries to shoot it, the charge rifle doesn't shoot. Bloodhound gets slapped, gets thrown away. Then Arthur comes like a badass, starts stabbing and cutting the beast. Apparently cuts the beast's neck. knocks it down by a cut in the neck apparently, which also whatever. Then they fight, then gets some more cut, and that gets torn. Then the rest of the villagers come, then they get bitten. I guess that guy's dead. That bloodhound sees the weapon, and then sees a vibrating and glowing bit of it, throws it, and it explodes into this EMP. Knocks 3 of their villagers back. Then the monster's like, oh well, I guess I had enough. I guess I'm leaving. I guess that little blast of EMP was enough for me to leave. Then Bloodhound runs up to their uncle and this also this I what? Bloodhound's our uncle goes, oh no, it's fine. Maybe technology is good, and you passed the test. You're a true hunter. I what? Because Bloodhound threw a grenade that didn't do anything, but scare. I don't know why. Why did the monster leave? I'm so confused about this whole scene. Bloodhound throws a grenade, stuns, pulls, quote unquote, saves 3 of their villagers. Maybe they would have killed the monster. I don't know. Arthur says that him throwing the grenade saved the 3 villagers from the monster killing them. But okay, maybe sure. But how do we know that? Maybe the 3 villagers were gonna kill the monster. Why did the monster just be like, yeah, that grenade was kind of annoying, so I guess I'll leave. I'm so confused. Why did the monster just come here? He literally killed 2 people. He killed Arthur, and he killed that one random guy he bit. 2 people died. But then he's just like, okay, there was this blast and I'm leaving. He gets stabbed, he gets cut, and he doesn't want to leave then. But he wants to leave after a little EMP goes off, I guess. Why? Why is he leaving? I don't understand. Please explain to me, someone. Why would someone who's coming, a monster who's coming back for revenge, leave after a little shockwave of a weird explosion? Also, I just noticed that there's a bit of a time skip here. It's like dead middle in the night in this scene, and literally the next scene, it's sunrise. I have nothing against the idea that of a story where Bloodhound's mentor is against technology, and through experience and through trial and error, he learns to accept that technology could be a good way to actually get the kill. I have that. The whole idea of that sounds pretty cliche, if anything, and it's all right. That's good. But the way it does it is so stupid. Bloodhound throws a grenade that potentially prevents 3 people from killing the monster finally, quote unquote saving them. And that is what makes Arthur see, you know what, that technology, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good one. No, like, I don't understand. Like, he doesn't think technology is good when Bloodhound potentially killed the big monster that was plaguing their village, but he thinks it's good when the monster is there and it makes him leave. That doesn't make any sense. I'll just write it off to him dying and being like, well, shit, I'm dying. Bloodhound needs to pass his test, so I'll just give it to him, I guess. I can write it off to that, to be real. Arthur's dying and he's just going crazy before death. And now the big moment, and this is where the video has been going. This is the big build up. This is where Bloodhound has to have his revenge. This is where he's gonna get the kill. This is where we see Bloodhound grow and become the hunter that he was supposed to become. So he takes the axe, he goes to the beast lair, he sees the beast, first thing he does, runs away. He has no plan, he has nothing, he's like, oh shit, it's the beast, what am I supposed to do? And he runs away. Then he sees the tunnels collapsing, he cuts a little stick, makes the that little stick makes the tunnel collapse, by the way. So he makes the tunnel collapse. He gets injured. He walks away. He sees some sparkly electricity wires, and he goes like, "Oh shit, I can't go that way." Okay, uh, and then the monster tries to get him through the rubble. He pushes him. Then the crow slash raven comes and goes like, "Look, it's a tube." I wish he would have picked it out of the tube. That would have been cool. Like, "Buck, buck, the tube, dude." Buck, buck." Then he throws his axe, starts freezing the monster. Freezing, by the way, solid freezing. The tube is still going off. It doesn't freeze anything else. It just freezes the monster. Makes Bloodhound's face fucked up. Bloodhound puts on a mask. The monster freezes, and then Bloodhound just walks on top of the monster, even though, as far as we know, the coolant is still coming out and he should be freezing as well. And now he kills the monster. So Bloodhound's whole finish of the story is that he gets lucky that the Raven says, "Hey, here's a freezing thing that is not gonna freeze you." And I think that's an insanely weak thing. Like, Bloodhound just lives off as a coward. He doesn't get his whole redemption. He like, this ending scene is not earned. I think less of Bloodhound than before I saw this, because he's just a coward. He's an idiot coward who can't finish the kill when he should have, after 10 years of studying or training or whatever. He should have known, like, oh, I should probably make sure he's dead. Like, Jesus fuck Christ. Okay, that's my fault. So please let me know that if I'm an idiot, but